what's up guys? Welcome to another vlog, and it's another stay-at-home vlog. This month I have been working really hard to get back into social media, get more involved with YouTube, and earlier this month I've been putting mainly all of my focus on that, like making videos, editing videos. But I have about, I think, 3 commissions that I have to finish before the end of the month, and I'm going to kick it into high gear with the painting and trying to get that done. So I'll have you guys along with me today on my day of painting. I know I've done a lot of travel vlogging lately, and as fun as those are, that's not really like an accurate representation of my day-to-day life. Like 90% of my time, or probably more, like 95% of my time is definitely spent in the studio working by myself. It is sometimes a monotonous life because you have kind of the same day over and over again, but for me it's never boring because it's filled with so many, like so much variety of tasks you can do. Like you can edit videos, you can paint, you can make prints. So yeah, I just wanted to make more of this kind of vlog for you guys to show you an accurate depiction of my life and how I spend my time. So I hope you enjoy it. She pretty much camouflages onto the bed. I didn't even see her when I first walked by. Look at this. See, at a quick glance, you can't even tell she's there. Hi, booger face. You lazy butt. Yes, don't you have a sweet life? You just get to camouflage in like a ocean of pillowy beds and sleep all day. You don't have to do any work. You just sit there and be cute and be adored. So right now I'm just going to make a quick lunch. It's going to be a simple Asian cabbage stir fry, maybe with some egg or other vegetables. I'm just going to improvise today, so hopefully this recipe portion of the video goes well. So I just started off by putting this wok, non-stick wok, on high heat, put some oil in there, and I just dropped the onions into the pan without waiting for it to heat. I just did it all at once because onions take a while to cook. So while these are browning, I'm going to quickly make my sauce. So for the sauce, I usually just eyeball it. I don't really measure things out, but I put in some hoisin sauce. This one I like, when I stir fry vegetables, I like to increase the amount of hoisin sauce that I use because it pairs really nicely with vegetables. Some soy sauce to give it some, I guess, liquidity, if that's a word. A little bit of rice vinegar. And also a tiny bit of this agave. It's an organic blue agave sweetener, just to give it a little sweetness so that you have that nice, like, kind of tangy teriyaki flavor when you stir fry. Honestly, this sauce, it's like, it's something that I think I saw in a recipe one time and I just kind of added to it. I just add all these 4 ingredients every single time, and it works for any stir fry. It's like foolproof. So now that the onions have browned, I'm just gonna add the garlic that I've minced. Because garlic you don't want to cook for too long, so it's good to add them in a little bit later. I like my onions like really brown, but you can definitely stop earlier if you don't like your onions cooked that much. I'm just a really big fan of like super crispy onions. And then I'm going to add in the cabbage that I've cut into thin strips. Oh, this is, by the way, this is called, I think it's called round cabbage. It's quite inexpensive. I think it was like less than $1 for this entire cabbage. So this meal is very, very affordable. Actually, I'm gonna use tongs because I think they're a little bit more convenient. There we go. And I just like to turn everything over so every item in the pan gets heated equally on all sides. And the great thing about cabbage is it wilts, and so this entire pan will get, well, not the pan will get smaller, but the items in the pan will get smaller because they start wilting as they cook. So you get more room And okay, I'm just going to pour in, I'm not going to pour in all the sauce at once. The trick to making good cabbage, in my opinion, is to just pour in a little bit at a time. And then the water from the sauce will steam the cabbage. So yeah, I just put in a little bit at a time. I'm gonna pop a lid on it and let it simmer. This whole time I'm keeping it at high heat. I'm not reducing the heat. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it simmer for a few minutes and then I'm gonna do another round of sauce. And while the cabbage is simmering, I'm going to heat up another pan. This time I'm gonna wait for the oil to actually heat up. So almost when the oil is smoking. And I'm just going to scramble some eggs so that I can put it into the cabbage stir fry later. I just put 2 eggs and a little bit of salt. So I think this pan is heated enough. You can see a little bit of the smoke coming out. And I'm gonna scramble this real quick. You see how fast that scrambles? That is my favorite way to scramble eggs. It's like on the utmost highest heat. And that way it becomes nice and fluffy. And has all these like almost air pockets that bubble up. And I mean, you can scramble an egg in like 30 seconds. It's so incredibly fast. Woo! All right, cool, we are done. I'm just gonna put this back into the bowl and let it rest. And let's check on the cabbage. It's been cooking very nicely. As you can see, it's wilted a lot. It's absorbed a lot of the sauce, so the color is a bit more brown like the sauce. I thought it would be fun to add a little bit of bean sprouts. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I think all the Asian people watching this probably know what it is, but basically they're like young baby beans. It's like, I think it's the sprout of a yellow soybean. This is a super nutritious and super yummy vegetable. It's great in soups. I love it in stir fries as well. And so I'm just gonna add some because why not? The great thing about stir fries is you can pretty much just take all of your favorite vegetables and meats and stir fry them together. And you can do whatever you want. And that sauce I made, I feel like it is good for all types of combinations. So yeah, I'm just gonna pour in the last bit of the sauce. Give it one final round. And I'm also gonna add the eggs that I had made earlier. And pea sprouts or bean sprouts cook really fast. So I think at this point the cabbage is almost completely cooked. The eggs are already cooked. So it's just a matter of tossing this until everything has cooked just slightly more. And I'm just gonna serve it on a plate. You can have this with like a side of rice, or if you're like me and trying to do low carb, you can have it on its own. I'm just gonna microwave up some leftover fish from this weekend and eat it with that. And of course, I made so much, so there's a lot of extras for my boyfriend when he gets home. So yeah, this has been a really simple recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you've tried it out, let me know what you think. I'm curious. So I'm just eating lunch at my desk. It's quite yum. And I'm watching Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt Season 3. Anyone else love this show? I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with anything Tina Fey touches, honestly. And watch this. She's gonna finish eating it in like 1 second. Whereas mushroom is gonna take forever. Mushroom slowly eats it, and then Molly's gonna be done in like a flash. It's so funny. Molly just gobbles it down. See, look, she's already done. It's already done. So Mushroom is still slowly working on hers. Molly, don't steal any from Mushroom, because she's gonna beat you up. And today I'm gonna try out some new candles. These were sent to me by a really sweet subscriber named Katie, who actually just sold her first painting. So congrats, Katie, and thank you so much for your sweet letter and your handmade candles. This one is lavender plus Earl Grey tea. Ooh, oh my gosh, I can smell it from here. It's so good. Oh my, wow. This is, okay, I wish you guys could smell this right now because I literally smelled this while opening the envelope to her package. Like, the scent is so amazing. And this one is mint Earl Grey tea. So we have lavender and we have mint, and both of them combined with tea. Let's see. Ooh, this one's so pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna burn the lavender one, because why not? Here I have my candle holder. Some of you might recognize this. I got this during Christmas, and it was actually a candle filled with, was it, instead of wax, it was filled with like oil or something? I forgot, or gel. And after it was burnt, the candle holder is still usable and it's super pretty. So let me just light this real quick. Yay. Oh wow. What a nice mood setter for painting. Okay, I think I'm gonna start. So I've decided to do another art and chat video. For those of you who've never seen one, it's like a little mini series I'm doing on my channel. Basically, I ask questions and, sorry, you guys, my patrons ask me questions and then I answer them while painting in real time. And the videos are around an hour long. So today on Patreon, I just posted a prompt for more questions, and these are the ones I have so far. So I'm gonna try to dig in and answer as many as I can this time. And for today's painting, I'm gonna be working on this. Well, I'm gonna turn this concept sketch into a painting, and I was really inspired by the aquarium, which I visited recently, and I've always loved things like diving. My boyfriend got me super into like ocean stuff. So I'm gonna be working on an 8x10 painting of a little mermaid with a bunch of coral and fish details in her hair. So it should be really fun. I'm really excited. Ugh, I probably need to get a new silicone oil jar because the paint residue is building up. These coils are supposed to be like metal and supposed to be clean so I can wipe my brush off, but yeah, they're collecting a bit of residue. It's time to throw this one away and get a new one. These things cost about like $6 to $7 each at my local art store, so they're not too inexpensive, and I've had this one for like way over 3 months. I think like maybe even almost 6 months. So yeah, it's, for me, it's okay to get new ones because they're a pain to clean. I used to try to clean these. Oh my gosh, trying to get that, scrape that paint residue off of the coils is like impossible. So yeah, I recommend just getting a new one every few months. Look at this crazy setup. I have my DSLR here filming the canvas. I can't move that because otherwise the shot will be out of line. And then I have my computer screen, my microphone, my paint thinner, my cart full of art supplies, my tea, my whiskey. It's just a huge, like, I'm like trapped in this chair. If I like scoot too far this way, I might knock the camera. There's really no space to roll this way. So yeah, this is my very awkward setup, but it works. Sometimes I really wish I had like a GoPro to just strap to my head and I can just paint without worrying about cameras and angles and things like that. But oh well, this will do for now. Let's begin the taping. I know I've delayed enough.
Oh, I guess I see you somewhere around.
Okay, I just got done filming the art and chat, and here's the progress I made in 30 minutes. I spent a lot of time refining the features because I really wanted it to look like the reference photo, who is the gorgeous Deepika Padukone. I'm so sorry, I'm butchering her last name, but she is a beautiful Indian actress. And I just wanted to make the painting in her likeness, but still kind of my typical style of doing faces. And I've moved to the much more comfortable, like actual like standing easel. Moved everything away since I don't need to film with like 3 different cameras now. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on this a little bit more and gonna film a time lapse on it. Okay, this is the progress I made on the painting so far. I just did a first rough layer of skin tones on the face. I think I'm gonna call it a night because my boyfriend's home and I'm gonna spend some time with him. So thank you guys so much for watching and for joining me today on a rather uneventful but hopefully equally enjoyable day in. And thank you all so much for subscribing and supporting my channel. It means a lot to me. And I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Bye! Hey boogers! If I fit, I sit.